Well guys, we are back at 3O Studios again on a very cold day, and I want to tell you the 5 things I hate about the Canon EOS R mirrorless camera. I'm Bill, this is Media Unlocked. Welcome to this particular little video. So what do I not like about this camera? Well, the face detection. Sony has a great system for face and eye detection. You can set it up and they will track left and right. Canon, well, it's not quite so good. They're at least a generation behind Sony on the face detection. When you shift over to burst mode shooting, facial detection drops from 8 to 3 frames per second, which really kind of eliminates this camera as a sports camera if you're using it that way. I can't use the facial detection if I'm shooting, for example, the Lexington Legends baseball team because I'm not getting enough of a frame per second burst when I shoot. So I really have a problem with their face detection as it sits right now. I think they can get it from here to where it needs to be, but as of right now, it's definitely a negative. That makes number 2 a fail as a sports camera. I really would love to be able to use this camera as sports. I don't shoot a lot of sports. I shoot mainly in a studio. I shoot on my bourbon barrel a lot, pretty little glasses with lots of bourbon. I sell a lot of bourbon pictures, but I like to go out and shoot the baseball games. I like to go out and shoot football. And as a sports camera, this one doesn't make it. My 5D Mark III is a much better camera. I'm still lusting after a 1DX. The slide bar in the back, number 3. Guys, this slide bar, fail. Sorry, it's in a bad spot. Every time I would put my hand on the back of the camera, it would activate until I turned it off, until I locked it. Of course, it's designed as a fast button switch. If I were to put, for example, my ISO on it, it's designed so that I can just do this and change my ISO setting. It's supposed to be quick, but if I locked it to keep it from activating by mistake, I had to go and hold 1/1000. All of a sudden it's active. Now I can change my ISO. I'm sorry, the slide bar, just a fail. It didn't work well. Canon, rethink it. Give me another dial. Something like that would work a lot better than the slide bar. Number 4, the thing I hate, single card slot. I'm sorry, if I were a wedding photographer, a single card slot would be a non-starter. This would write the camera off for me. If I'm shooting the day of a lifetime, something that's only supposed to happen once in a person's life, I want a backup card slot. I don't mind whether that backup card slot is an SD or a CF or an XYZ. I don't care. I just want a backup card slot. Yeah, I know there's a workaround, but the workaround is inelegant, it's awkward, and it just simply isn't enough. Give me 2 card slots, guys. I really need that. And last, the thing I hate most of all is the lack of in-body stabilization. IBIS is the way of the future. Mirrorless is the way of the future. Sony gives us IBIS. I believe Nikon does as well. Now, I suspect it's because Canon has a commitment to old glass. Most of their old lenses have stabilization built into it, so they've decided to stay with that technology instead of putting in IBIS. I think for the future, that's a mistake. Backward looking has an advantage. One of the things I really like about the camera is that ability. But looking into the future, I think we need to put in-body stabilization in these cameras as well. So guys, that's the 5 things I really hate about the EOS R. Canon, if you're listening, my consulting fee isn't that high. Give me a call, we'll talk.
You guys have made it this far. If you want to check out our newest video, it will be right here. If you want to check out the product, it will be down here. If you do happen to click on it and purchase it, it does give us a little bit of commission, and that helps me a lot keep making these videos. And of course, guys, right down below, go on and leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, follow along. We'll catch you next time.